What's up, Habs of War? It's me, Habs of Gaming, and welcome back to Batman, the Telltale series, The Enemy Within. Now, in the previous part, we solved the Riddler puzzle, and it got Lucius killed, which is very sad for the Batman and Alfred and those around them. But, anyways, let's continue on with Part 3 of Episode 1, The Enigma, or The Enemy Within. Yep, The Enigma. Right, anyways, let's go. I will be quiet for cutscenes, so when they come on eventually.
1 killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Paul Lucius Fox.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family as if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you.
And there's Alfred.
Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind
You got
bars.
Batman with your name on
I'm
it.
glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme.
Oh yeah, I'm still the Batman. Which, oh,
Of course,
can't say
it
I'm
won't
in
bring
church.
poor Lucius
Can't
back.
say I'm Batman.
I can't imagine
Oh,
how devastated
dear.
she must be.
Tiffany.
Lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Tiffany.
Well, this is just one of
Still
many
can't
Lucius
believe he's
Fox
gone.
in the Batman verse.
None of this feels real.
Tiffany,
Oh,
I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They
good
hardly
boy.
saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad.
Luke Fox.
Now I
Who
guess
they call
it's true.
him Batwing, I think. Well, in the one Batman
He was so busy.
cartoon animated movie.
I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
I know it's no consolation, but the work your father was doing, it was important.
More important than family.
Yikes.
That's not what I meant.
Well, what did you mean?
Ooh, Tiffany, I don't want... Oh boy.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce.
No daughter should ever see the father's remains.
There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me. For my own sanity.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
Odd, Bruce.
What are you mixed up in?
Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that?
Oh boy.
I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
How can you even ask me that? You have to believe me. I would never put Lucius in harm's way.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. It's just... I'm so angry. Just don't know who to blame. I miss him so much.
Oh boy.
The service is starting. You should go be with your family.
Okay. Thank you, Bruce.
Now, I see a familiar face to Bruce's past.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least
And
he went out with a
hey,
bang,
hey.
right? Yeah, for that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but judging by all the lovely people here, he must have been quite a man. Either that, or he left a lot of money.
Excuse me?
Shut up, John.
Whoa, whoa. What the heck?
Bruce, what's going on? You know this guy?
I'm so sorry. I will handle this.
Jeez, Bruce, that's quite a grip. Gonna leave a bruise for sure.
What are you doing here?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch.
Oh, I'm not a
Look, I
psycho.
I got you a little something,
I'm a crazy person.
just to mark the occasion.
Really? Cute.
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see? People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't, it hasn't been easy for me out here, you know?
Really?
I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham.
Where you belong.
Sometimes I miss those padded walls.
Spoilers! Well, once you already know the...
Where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my God, did you escape?
Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me.
Yeah, in
For settling the score with
previous
Saz,
season,
and,
we
you know,
made him a favor.
getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I gave you my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met. Friends for life.
So many points in your lives. And now, he's gone.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
Really?
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun.
Yeah, fun as in
I
killing
knew
people.
this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited. Now, what filter should I use?
I'll just smile for the camera.
Thank you, Bruce. Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh boy, Tiffany's mad.
I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
Riddler?
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though.
I don't even know him from the
Or
news.
so I thought.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
Many of you have shared your favorite stories about Lucius with me.
I'm your friend, John. You can trust me.
Yeah,
Trust is the mainstay of any healthy relationship. I want that for us, Bruce. I really do.
As I was
Yeah,
recording,
I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Later on in the
Honestly,
day.
that's all I know.
Later on
And
today.
even that might be out of date.
Maybe.
If you're so eager to find him,
Hope you enjoy
why don't you let
videos
me
now,
help
since
you?
I am really
I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked.
Yeah, good.
Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry.
Really?
It's been so nice catching up, Bruce.
Well,
I
give
miss
Johnny
this.
Boy a hug.
This trust
Shall
between us.
we?
Me too, John.
Oh,
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that camera flash went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
kind of suit up. Good old Jim Gordon. He actually loved his bat suit.
Enjoying the
What are you
view.
gonna do?
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company. Bruce Wayne picked himself up once. He could do it again. He certainly showed us that much, didn't he? You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
Trying to locate Riddler.
Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
Okay, not there. Let's try here.
A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
Okay, not that. Everything comes in threes.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. Hey, if this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words.
Yep, I'm on the
I heard you
wall.
got all buddy-buddy with her after I was out of earshot. Told her about that puzzle you got from Riddler. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk, and believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me.
We all need to draw a line somewhere. It's what separates us from the scum we're trying to catch.
True.
I'm glad to hear you say that. The thing with Waller is her line's real blurry. Sometimes you can't see it at all. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. Now that there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know.
Should we let
Don't want to
her
give her
know?
ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Let's keep her in
I
the
don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler. Just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the same page. We gotta watch out for her. She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Okay, let's go into the East End and track down old Edward. feeling like we'll be trapped. Yeah, come on.
No one's home.
I kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this. It's just the two of us.
We can handle this without her.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Oh, news clippings.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Thane, isn't he?
You could ask a weird question. Oh, monkeys.
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Maybe that's a clue to helping us out. Okay, let's go down the stairs. And yeah, knew it.
Damn it! It's stuck!
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
Who plays game?
We go in.
After you.
I always see Riddler as a game host. Does anyone else? I think not. And shoe, says, monkeys.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Oh dear.
Oh, God.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
It's a Mario.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
Oh boy, let's examine his head.
One of his pupils is fully dilated, the other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Yeah, but look at the ears though.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
Oh, that was lipstick.
The
Oh,
man bit his tongue
cherry
clean
flavor
through.
ice lolly.
Must have suffered a shock. Or a sudden jolt.
Oh, it's missing some fingers.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Let's phone a friend, shall we?
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me
Leg
either.
line. Or something that interferes with phone signals. Mr. Issue,
One
mate.
shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Oh boy.
That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Okay, let's look at the shoe. Anyway, start with the saves.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
Ian,
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
there's all Mario tiles in
There
this
are
save.
blades inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Let's back out. Alright, one more time.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Okay. Let's have more. Ah. Shoe. Burnt
One
or
shoe
crisp?
melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Really, Jim? Oh, he's got an extra chamber.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Oh boy. Why can't I open this panel?
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Well, that's just
Guess it explains
great.
why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Careful, Jim. There's kids watching. Maybe, I don't know. Let's link missing fingers to the safe.
The agent must have been looking for the answer at one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
There goes his fingers. Ouch! He must have bit his tongue and all.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
I don't think it's the death cage.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place.
Okay. Anything else? Oh yeah, the floor.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
It's link the heated floor to the melted shoe. Oh yeah.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside.
The world's
He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his
bring back the
shoe.
world's greatest detective, the Batman. Okay.
Hey, I got a hunch. Come here.
Okay,
No matter
Jimbo.
how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Mobile device.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky and they'll kill each other.
Really, Jim? Let's see the other theme. Arms deal. Yeah.
Mori, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known.
How will she know? Okay, let's link the polarized lens to the screen.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
Okay, let's look for more clues. There's the monkeys again.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
Oh look, an agency pistol.
That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Not as great as Batman's. Anything else? Oh yeah. Body
Take
cam.
a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead.
Because you're smart ass.
If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
Screw you!
Ooh, bash with a cane. Ouch.
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Oh, first the chair. Then the death box.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
But then it got hot, so we...
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
Then he went to the safes and things got chopped.
From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
I need your help.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow. When you put it like that, let's win this game.
I don't call this a game. I call it... Oh. Adult.
Heat's rising, Batman.
I can almost make out a message.
Come on.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
Here we go. Uh-oh.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device.
That's how the agents.
Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
It's restarting. Here, my evil.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
A missile. Why would we riddle want a missile?
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies.
Well, you know, like what?
Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up
Have you killed him off?
before going dark forever.
Why are you doing this, Riddler? Haven't you killed enough?
I have a lot of enemies, Batman. While they're still breathing, I still have work to do. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
They're no friends of mine.
No, they're not. They'll smile to your face to get what they want.
Really?
The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard-ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
I don't feel
Even the
sorry
things
for
you'd rather not.
Save your sob story for jail. I'm not interested.
You think I want sympathy? This is my city. I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you.
It's on you,
Gordon.
Riddler.
He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
I really hate this guy. And Jim's not too happy.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower...
Oh boy.
You gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
You are your own man, Jim. You'll come to your own decision.
I just hope they do a season 3.
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday.
Series. I don't know when.
I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. Oh, to hell with it. I never heard what I heard in there. All right?
I'm sorry, Jim.
Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, that was emotional. But anyways, I'm going to end off here. Hopefully you like this, and look forward to part 4 of the finale of Batman Enigma. But anyways, I've been Happy on the Game, you've been Happy on the World. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up if you want to see more of the Batman, and stay hyper.